Hi, I am here to reassure you that if you've been trying to do some training with your dog and it's gone wrong, that is completely normal. That's part of the training process. I know it's easy to feel like, oh, this is never going to work. I've put in all this work learning about how to train my dog, practicing training my dog. We've done so much great stuff. Yesterday, they saw a squirrel and they stood completely still, and then they came back to me and they didn't chase the squirrel. And then today, I had to stand in the woods for 5 minutes and just wait while my dog chased a squirrel and screamed and barked and tried to go up the tree after it. Why am I putting all this effort into training them? There's no point. That's really common. That's a really common way to feel. But let me assure you, that thing is normal. It's normal that one day your dog does something perfectly and the next day it's different. Something's been different about the setup the next day, or your dog was feeling differently the next day, or you did something different the next day. This is all a normal part of learning, and what matters is what you do next. So if you've been having lots and lots of success and then you've had this blip where your dog's gone off, chased a squirrel up a tree and then stood at the bottom barking and won't come away, what you do next matters. So giving up and saying, well, there's no point, I'm just going to let them chase as many squirrels as they want, will mean that your dog will chase squirrels whenever they see them for the rest of their life. But what you could do that I would recommend is just rein things in a little bit for the next few days. Introduce more management, use your leader long line, up your training, because often what's happened is you feel like the dog is trained and you don't need to do so much work with them. But my experience, not just my experience and the experience of pretty much any dog trainer I've ever spoken to, is that you have to keep up your training or it slips. And that even if you keep up your training, you'll still have days where it doesn't go as well as normal. So if you're going through one of those blips, one of those times in life where you think there's no point in training my dog, they will never get it, I would encourage you to take a step back, remind yourself that that is normal. What you've experienced is entirely a normal part of making progress in training. Introduce some extra management for the next little while so that your dog doesn't repeatedly practice doing the thing you're trying to get them not to do. Redo your training, and if you're not sure where to go with training, get help. Get help from a dog trainer who understands what you're going through, and then they will help you develop a plan. And if you want to get started, if you are wondering about pre-drive, if you're consistently running into difficulties that are related to when your dog sees a squirrel or smells a deer or a bird flies out in front of them, if those are your flash points where your training falls apart, get started. Get onto my website and fill in the quiz, and it will give you information about your dogs, the level of your dog's pre-drive. That's where to start, and we can go from there. So I'll pop a link in the comment or around the video somewhere so that you can find it and get on there and have a little look. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.